The South African economy suffered low growth in the last 10 years. COVID added to the country's woes. But there's been a solid rebound since lockdown restrictions eased. The economy grew 4.9% in 2021.
Our first quarter GDP estimate, it came in better than expected, actually quite a lot better than expected, up 1.9% quarter on quarter. And that's certainly the best growth we've had for a number of quarters.
8 out of 10 sectors of the economy showed positive growth in the first 3 months of 2022. It's steady progress following on from the last quarter's growth of 1.2%.
If we break down where that growth came from, there were 3 key sectors that were responsible. The one, manufacturing, which is obviously a critical sector in South Africa. A nice performance out of retail driven by shopping activity, and then a decent growth rate in the finance, the broad financial services industry, which would obviously include the banking sector, insurance, etc.
The mining sector enjoyed strong growth in 2021, largely due to a rebound in metal prices. However, there's been a number of structural setbacks that are presenting challenges.
Unfortunately, as much as there's a big increase in pricing, we still have an infrastructure problem. The railway networks, there's not enough capacity for us to export as much coal, and the issue of COVID is also still playing negatively into our ability to maximize on where pricing is, because not all countries have lifted or have gone to a stage where the economies are back in full force.
The mining industry plagued by a range of difficulties, including problems with infrastructure, electricity outages, problems at port and railway lines, and then construction also under pressure. It's actually been in decline for the last 5 years in South Africa. And that reflects a lack of investment, a lack of infrastructure renewal in this country, a lack of private sector investment.
The economy is finally showing signs of a recovery, but there are concerns that any further gains will be limited. The recent flooding in KwaZulu-Natal caused massive supply chain backlogs. The province is home to the Durban port, one of the largest and busiest container terminals in Africa. The ripple effect of the Russia-Ukraine conflict will also start eating away at any progress made thus far. Oil prices are pushing up inflation. The Reserve Bank has already raised rates 3 times this year, with more hikes on the way.